first. He's gone from Summer Bay to Tinseltown, and alongside Russell, Nicole, Guy and Naomi, Simon Baker is part of the Aussiewood crowd, I think they call them.
Yeah, they do. He starred in box office smashes including Devil Wears Prada, LA Confidential, and if you watch The Mentalist on Channel 5, you will know him as Patrick Jane.
Patrick Jane. Honestly, it's not as bad as it looks. I try to help the police when I can. That wasn't meant to happen, was it? This isn't Red John. Right. You're showing us your palms. It's a supplicant gesture suggesting a guilty conscience. Just relax. I'm working the case.
What a man indeed, and his cleverness, that's what appeals to people. That's the turn-on, I suppose. Oh, nice glasses, incidentally.
Oh, thanks.
They're not props.
Not at all.
They're not.
So are you long or short? Can you see?
Well, I was short, and now I'm becoming long as well.
Yeah.
I need to get
the age is there.
Yeah,
it's the bifocals.
Yeah.
They look very nice.
Or this sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, all that going on. For anybody who hasn't seen The Mentalist, explain why he's different. What it is that is the cleverness about this.
Well, he's a mentalist. It's powers of observation, neuro-linguistic programming is what they kind of break it down to scientifically. But it's just someone that studies, human behaviour, physical traits, just subtle gestures. You know, it's a good way to solve crimes without having to sort of consult science, I guess.
Oh. And an amazing role for you, a very big role, a sort of a life-changing role for you as an actor.
Yeah, I've been doing this for nearly 20 years, and my overnight success came with obviously The Mentalist. And when you show clips like that, it's kind of daunting because some of that stuff was 5 years ago.
Yeah. And this is season 5, I think, you're filming at the moment. So did you ever think it would go on for so long?
Well, you never think that, obviously you're optimistic whenever you start anything that it has some legs and it's going to go for a bit, but yeah, this is an anomaly.
Yeah. And you have to be an American, of course, so you've got the whole accent thing. Do you find accents easy, or...?
Well, I don't necessarily find them easy, but I'm more familiar with having to do that. I'm Australian, obviously. I grew up in Australia. I grew up with only 2 TV stations when I was a kid, and there was a lot of American television. There was a lot of English television, so both those accents were a lot easier for me because it was a familiar sound.
But am I right in thinking you've got an Australian director? You said who's often in your ear.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
you end up flipping back into Australia.
See, yeah, the show's created by a Brit. And one of our producing directors is a Brit, and we have one of the directors. We recycle a lot of directors, and one of them's Australian, a guy I've known forever. And when he's around, it makes it very difficult for me. Which was the same on I Give It a Year with Rose being around.
Yes, well, let's talk about that. This is out on Friday, the 8th of February, and it was the premiere last night, wasn't it? How was the premiere?
It was good. I mean, I worked a full day in Los Angeles, got on the plane, arrived, and went straight to the premiere.
That was good planning.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
So tell us the story. This is from the makers of 4 Weddings and a Funeral and Love, actually. So I'm presuming it's a romance.
A rom-com.
Is it a rom-com romance?
Yeah, it's a romantic comedy, or a comedy with romantic elements, but it's very funny. First and foremost, are you playing a clip now?
Yeah, we're just showing little bits here.
Dan Mazer, who wrote it, he's very good with jokes. I mean, there was probably 3 times as many jokes in the script that needed to be in the film.
So, who is your character? You're a dashing American again.
Yeah. Well,
so tell us about him.
I'm the twist on what you've seen in other rom-coms, Brit rom-coms, where the American's normally the kind of the crass, loud, unsophisticated character. I'm sort of the reverse of that. in this film. And in fact, I like to refer to the movie as a kind of a postmodern romantic comedy because...
So this is a couple, they're struggling with the kind of reality of the first year of marriage, and everyone's saying, you know, I give it a year, it'll never last. And then two people come into their lives. One is his ex-girlfriend causing a problem, and then you. And you're suave and you're sophisticated, and you're trying to romance her. And we're going to see a clip now where it doesn't always go quite according to plan.
That's right.
Traditional media should not be ignored either. Doves. Really?
I think you're amazing, Nat. I know it's unprofessional and cliche, but...
I'm married.
What?
I'm married. I have a husband.
How can you? Why didn't you say something? For all this time, you didn't think to tell me?
I didn't say anything because I thought we'd get the account. If I flirted with you and then I liked flirting with you too much for any of this to stop.
Well, this wouldn't be happening if you were happy with your husband.
What am I supposed to say? I can't leave him. He'd be destroyed. Look, I'm really sorry, but that dove's getting awfully close to the ceiling fan.
Oh, no. I could just hope it doesn't seriously happen what I think is going to happen to that bird there.
You'll have to go and see the film.
There you go. do.
Now, you said you talked to... The film is out, actually, next... 8th of February. Yeah, so it is. And I give it a year.
And you were filming that in London last summer. So you're here for the Olympics and the...
I wasn't here for the Olympics.
The lead
I was
up.
here for the lead up to the Jubilee.
Yeah,
the Jubilee.
You were here for the rain.
And the rain, and there was a couple of lovely days.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was spirits were up, and it was a good time to be here.
You were saying earlier how you always remember that you're Australian, and being Australian, you will know tomorrow is a special day.
Yes, well, today in Australia it is.
Oh, today it is.
Yeah.
Australian Day.
You.
I've been there twice. I've been in Sydney twice, Australian Day, which is a great day. And just to make you feel at home, Simon, just while you might be in a hotel where they haven't got things that remind you of home, we just got a few Australian type things. Is there any favourites in there? Anything that?
Yeah, I do like the old Tim Tams, I got to tell you.
Tim Tam biscuits.
They're pretty good.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I'll be cracking those with a cup of tea this afternoon.
Right, do that.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Thank
Good
you
day,
very
mate.
much.
Thank you very much indeed.
Nice to be
Simon
here.
Baker there. We're going to take